Hey team, this is Casey.
And this is Shannon, and you're listening to 8 Count Breakdown.
You're home for all things college dance, all in one place.
We're thrilled to be bringing you this podcast, and thank you so much for joining us today.
We have big hopes for the 8 Count Breakdown, and we're so excited to share some of those goals with you today.
This podcast is going to be your go-to source for all things college dance team, from UDA insights and behind-the-scenes stories to coverage and commentary on the biggest moments in college dance. So we plan on bringing insider knowledge straight to you.
Oh my God. We're finally here.
Yeah.
You guys, we've been talking about this for years. I mean, Shannon and I go way, way back. I think 9 years of friendship now, maybe going on 10.
Yeah,
When did we
at
meet?
least
2016?
Feels like forever.
It feels like longer than that.
Yeah. So dance is just something that we're both really passionate about. The two of us have bonded over that for so long, and
That's how we met.
we've been keeping up with college dance every year. I feel like since we've met, we're either together while UDA Nationals is happening, or we're texting, FaceTiming.
I think since we met, literally.
Yeah, I agree. We just like bonded instantly, and I feel like it kind of grew from there. And like this
Yeah.
podcast is kind of the culmination of all of that since day one. So
I agree. And I have always said that Shannon and I are a good blend of, I just like the emotion of the dance. And I'm like, wow, that was pretty. And Shannon's very, well, it looked like that person was off by half of a count and
Very detail-oriented.
detail-oriented. And I'm just like, wow, I cried.
And I'm like looking at each specific person. I'm not looking for things that are wrong. I'm just like looking at all the details. And like, I also think it's like looking for things that are amazing too, of like that person in the back left corner has like the most amazing extensions ever.
Yeah,
So
you're so good at that. You can see all the little groups happening at the same time, and my brain just can't. So I just like pan out.
which is another great lens to. You have to have every perspective. Yeah.
We're a great blend, I'm telling you. With that said, though, we're going to take a moment to introduce ourselves and share a bit about our dance background so you know that you're in good hands with us. So with that, Shannon?
I'll go first. So my path in pretty much everything in life is never a straight line. So I started off doing pretty much every sport you can imagine that wasn't dance all the way until high school. So I did basketball, volleyball, soccer, ice skating,
Very well-rounded.
gymnastics, softball, pretty much everything you can think of. And then I have two older sisters, and so I went to a high school football game, Friday Night Lights, and saw the dance team on the sidelines. And I was like, that's what I want to do. So I tried out for the team and I made it. And that's when my passion really took off. And I've been obsessed ever since. So my dance career pretty much started as high school dance team. So I feel like that's why dance team is really kind of in my heart. So I did 2 dance teams in high school and started taking classes at a studio. I just like went all in high school. And then when I got to college, I tried out for the college dance team and didn't make it. And so I found other avenues to dance. I danced on All-Star Team and had an amazing coach there. Shout out to Carrie Trombley. She was phenomenal and helped me grow. We ended up winning USASF Worlds in 2012 or 2013. So that was a really cool experience. And then that team ended. So I decided to try out for that college dance team again, and I made it and did that for 2 years. Once I graduated, I wanted to keep dancing. So found another All-Star team, did that again. And then once that was done, I tried out coaching for a little bit. I coached a high school dance team, an all-star team, and then decided I wanted to keep dancing. So that's when I tried out for an NFL team. So danced pro for 5 years, captain for 3, rookie of the year, traveled lots of different places with that, and just had the absolute best years of my life there. And here we are.
Here we are. And where did you go to school?
U of M. Yeah, so I danced on the University of Minnesota premier dance team.
Remind me, did you go to...
We did not compete at nationals
Okay.
then. So that's when we were starting to try
Because
and
they go
figure
to
out.
NDA now.
They go to NDA
Okay.
now. Yeah, we were starting that process back then, and it takes a really long time to make that happen. So I am proud of that team for making that happen and love watching them at NDA now.
What did you do, hip-hop and jazz?
Okay, so fun
Or-
fact, I was on Premier Dance Team the only 2 years they did hip hop, jazz, and pom.
I didn't know that they ever did pom.
The 2 years I was on it. And pom is my favorite style.
Yeah, no, it's so fitting.
It was the best.
I found a quote today that I wanted to share with you.
Yes.
It's from Misty Copeland, which is
Oh, she just
so
retired.
fitting. Yeah, so fitting. She said, "You can start late, look different, be uncertain, and still succeed." And I just
I'm
thought
gonna
that
cry.
was so fitting.
That's so beautiful.
Oh, already crying episode 1.
It's fine.
But yeah, I saw that and thought it was so fitting because you
Aw.
did so many other sports before you did dance, and you
Yeah.
still ended up being so
I honestly
successful.
think, yeah, it's the passion, it's the work ethic. It's just, I mean, yeah, you can do anything at any time. It's never too late.
Another quote. Oh my God, I'm just
Keep
full of
going. Keep going.
wisdom.
Make me cry again.
By Cindy Clow, the owner of Just for Kicks. I went to one of her Just for Kicks camps for high school teams, and she said, "Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard." And
Yeah.
that has just always stuck with me.
Yeah,
So
that's
with Misty saying, like, it's okay to start late, and then with Cindy saying, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, you have both of that, and you ended up being so successful. And
Thank you.
I always love watching you.
Thanks. Love you.
Love you.
Now let's hear about you. I want to hear about your journey.
Okay, so I started at the young age of 2 in gymnastics, but my mom saw me sort of dancing around and shaking my hips and twirling and all of the things. And she was like, maybe dance is more your thing. So when I was 3, she put me in dance classes. I did studio dance from the age of 3 through 7th grade. Did every possible style you can think of: ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, contemporary, hip hop, musical theater, point.
Oh my.
All of them.
Wow.
I was very, very busy. And then in 8th grade, I went and tried out for my high school dance team. And at the time in my town, the studios didn't really work with the high school dance teams on scheduling. So you kind of had to choose one or the other. So I went and tried out for my high school dance team. I was varsity all 5 years, high kick and jazz. I had a couple solos at Miss Dance Team Minnesota my junior and senior year. I had the best coach in the world. She really pushed me, and I really, truly don't think I'd be the dancer that I am today without her. She just saw something in me. Just always had a great connection with her, and she was just so awesome. But I was a captain and all conference my senior year. I also danced and assisted at my high school coach's local studio. So that's kind of where I started teaching a little bit. And I still got a little piece of studio then, my senior year, which was really nice because I missed it at that point. And then I graduated high school, went off to St. Kate's. I did their dance team for a year, which is where I learned pom. And I was very fortunate to go to UDA Nationals 1 year. We competed in pom and jazz, and it was just so special to see everything in person and see the stage. And at the time, finals was still in front of the castle, which I thought was so cool.
Yeah, it is.
I love that they have their own building now, but so cool just watching them all walk out of the castle. It's just
chills.
It was so awesome. So St. Kate's is still an all-girls school, so we didn't do football games. We did a couple basketball games, but we mostly performed at soccer halftimes. So that was my game day experience at that point. And then I went to 2 UDA camps, which was awesome to get to experience that twice, and then decided I was done. And I wanted to keep dancing. I didn't know what to do because, to general knowledge, you think high school dance team / studio, your college dance team, and then you're done. Or you go to the pros. And I was not, that wasn't even on my radar at the time. My mom actually found the local all-star team.
Did she really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have no idea how she found it. But she was like, you should try out for this. There were, I don't know if you know this, there were a couple, was it 2 or 3 prep classes?
Yes, I do. I have a video of the very first prep class that you came to. I have a video of us dancing together.
This is the story that I'm telling.
Oh, I love it.
So the very first time that I was kind of introed to Shanyn, I don't even know if I introduced myself or we talked at all.
No, I don't even think I knew your name.
No, I mean, I didn't know your name. I mean, you were teaching it, obviously.
Yeah, but I probably didn't say my name because
I don't know. I don't remember. It's such a blur.
Yeah.
That was the first time we met.
Yeah.
And I probably didn't introduce myself, but I remember you taught a lyrical dance to a Mumford and Sons song.
I will wait.
Yes. Yes.
It was the acoustic version of I Will Wait. It's a good
It was
one.
beautiful. But yeah, then I auditioned. There was no pom team at the time, just jazz and hip hop. I made the jazz team, did not make the hip hop team at first, but then there was one competition where just in case for Worlds, we needed like our names on the list, me and one other teammate, bugged in the back corner, just in case.
For those of you who don't use the word bug, it means just like bending down into a little ball in the back.
Yeah.
Some people have different names for it. So like I've
For an
heard it called like a nugget too.
For an entire dance, I'm bugged down in the back corner.
Because she
just
had
in
to be on
case.
stage.
Yeah.
If she wasn't on stage, then she wouldn't have been able to
We were competing for a
compete,
bid, and your
yeah.
name has to be on like the bid in order to compete at Worlds. And I didn't know the dance, but I'm just bugging in the back corner just in case.
For the whole thing.
We kept having injuries that year. And as it turns out, there was an injury for Worlds, so I hadn't done hip hop since studio. I was like, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty swaggy, but I didn't make the team to start.
How many of you have felt swaggy before and then you watch a video of yourself and you're like,
maybe not.
Yeah. It's giving ballet.
Raise your hand. But yeah, learned that dance and competed at Worlds, and that was wonderful.
You crushed it.
Oh, thank you. I had a lot of fun and found a love for hip hop. Now it's my favorite style. But then that team, everybody moved over to a different studio, a different adult all-star dance team, which Shanyn coached. And we just did the one lyrical dance, Set in Stone. Loved that dance to this day. I ended as a statue. I was set in stone. Everybody lifted me up.
The chosen one.
It was terrifying. I've never been lifted in my life, and I'm not cut out for it. But hey, Shanyn wanted me lifted. I said, okay. Deal. I'll do that for you. Went to Worlds again. That was wonderful. I don't think we went very far, but I had a great time.
It's all about the
Loved
experience.
that team. And then that team kind of did end.
It may have gone on for one more year.
Yeah. I think it went on for one more year. I think most of us went on to do other things. Then I, once again, wasn't ready to be done. I just had this itch for years that I just wanted to be a Minnesota Vikings cheerleader. And finally I was like, you know what? It's time to do this thing. And I show up to my first prep class and Shannon's there.
Yeah.
We did not know. We did not talk about this in advance, but I think Shannon and I kind of have this invisible string where we just keep coming back together, and we've just
always connected.
Yeah. We were born to be friends. We both ended up making it the first try, which was awesome. We were ambassadors, had an ambassador program and a dance program back in the day, 8 years ago. Whoa.
Yeah.
We were on the same small team. And then by the end of the year, our entire small team for the last 3 games all got to dance, and it was so cool. And then, did that for the next 6 years of my life after that. So I was on the team for 7 years, captain for the last 2, did so many things, had such a wonderful time, traveled so many places, Poland, Australia, Green Bay for the draft this last year. It was awesome. Danced half times with Jordan Davis, T-Pain. I have a funny story about T-Pain. Remind me to tell you sometime. Flo Rida, Ludacris, Young Gravy, Hairball, which is a big local cover band.
Young Gravy.
Oh man, that's a story for another time. Young Gravy, what a guy. Vanilla Ice was somehow possibly my favorite. That guy's awesome. I think I'm missing some.
And who's the other guy in Florida Georgia Line that we danced with?
Tyler Hubbard. Yes. Yeah. Shannon also danced with many of these people too. I should also mention some of my coaching background. I don't know. I got a lot, you guys. My entire life has been dance. It's all I've ever done. So right out of high school, I ended up coaching the fall team at my high school. And then they started up a middle school team. I coached that and then taught at studios for like 5 years. Jazz, lyrical, hip hop somehow. I don't know how they ever trusted me to teach hip hop, but I'll take it. And now I just retired after this last year. And
now we're doing this because we literally can't give it up ever.
I can't give it up.
We'll find a way.
My whole life is dance. So now I'm like looking for other hobbies, but gotta keep with dance.
UDA is our hobby.
I'm telling you guys. So yeah, that kind of leads us into why we're here.
Yeah.
We've been talking about the pod for years. We've been watching nationals together since the first year that we met. So we met in 2016. I'm pretty sure you hosted something for our team in 2017. Mm-hmm. And then the year after was at another one of our teammates' houses.
I remember that, yeah.
And then After that, we were on Vikes together, and
So then we started doing it
we
just
just
the two of
started
us.
doing it
Yeah.
together. There were a couple years in there where we just FaceTimed.
Yeah. Like
Um,
COVID, probably.
yeah, we've always like watched it together.
I feel like we've basically done this podcast without an audience every year. We would debrief after every like section and then after the whole thing. Like we
Yeah.
would just continue to talk about like what happened, what was going
Hmm.
on. And then there were things that we wanted to know, right? And so that's one of the reasons that we're doing this podcast is I feel like there were things that happened there that we were like there were points taken off. Why did that happen? And there's just a lot of like ins and outs that we wanted to know. And so that's what we want to bring to you guys.
Yeah, this is a good motivator to kind of learn some of those things, and it's not reported on anywhere. You can't go and find some of these why. Why is that team choosing to do it like that? Why was that marked off? Can you explain that deduction to me? So we want to kind of learn with you guys. We promise to come prepared and try to answer all your questions.
We'll make it very interactive. So we
Yes.
will like want your questions, your input, what you're wanting to know, people you're wanting to hear from so that we can have them on the podcast.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, kind of like we said, though, we've noticed a gap in dance media and reporting, and weren't really seeing anyone doing any consistent podcasting or reporting on current events. We wanted to create a space for everyone to go to if they need insight, if they need up-to-date news. When we were getting together all of these years, we'd write out all the winners. I have
That's
notebooks.
so funny. Yeah, I
and,
remember
like,
writing it down and tearing out the pages.
we've
They were
always been really into this.
computers.
We were preparing. There were computers.
We are not that
We're
old.
not that old.
Yeah.
I don't know if we made predictions. We will make predictions
for
for you
sure.
guys.
And we'll do them separately.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I love a good bracket.
But yeah, we wanted to create this community with like-minded people and other people that are interested in this sport. We are creating a space to have all things collegiate dance all in one place, just like the slogan said. It was a very easy slogan to come up with because that's exactly what we want to do. We want to have all things dance all in one place.
And it's for anyone. It's for dancers. It's for people who maybe are in high school and wanting to try out for a college dance team. It's for people in college, whether you're on a dance team or not, just wanting to be a part of this world. It's for people like us that are post-dance world, that are wanting to know more and are just giant fans, people who have never danced in their life and are big fans of college dance. We've seen this kind of growth in the interest in this sport too. And so that's another reason why we want to do some more reporting on it, especially so people can have accurate information too. We want to make sure that our reporting is up to date and we're getting it straight from the source and not secondhand. So
yeah. So with that, we have some goals that we wanted to share with you guys. Goal number 1, creating a space to connect with listeners. So like Shannon said, whether dancers, coaches, parents of dancers, or just general dance enthusiasts, we just want to create a space for everybody to come together and get all the inside info, but also just stay up to date on everything. Goal number 2, make a welcoming community for listeners of all backgrounds and skill levels. So a lot of our goals kind of go together, but I think that's just because we have a very clear vision of what we want to do. So we want to create a space where we can all come together over this common interest and interact with people who share a love for the sport. Goal number 3, Shannon kind of mentioned this already, but we want to have an interactive space. So where everyone can feel comfortable coming to us with questions, topic requests, or stories of their own to share. If you have a fun, exciting story or something hilarious that happened or anything at nationals or on your college team, feel free to share them with us. We'd love to share them. But we want this to be an interactive space. We want to make sure that we're sharing what you want to hear about, and we want to be
a team. We are a team.
Yeah,
As
we're
are all
all
the listeners.
We're all a team. We're all a family. So yeah, if you have a question, if we don't know the answer, we'll find it out, but we will try to answer all of your questions, and the two of us will keep learning along the way too.
Yeah.
But those are our goals.
So I want to share a little bit about what you can expect, which we've already touched on. So I'll just kind of breeze over maybe anything that we missed. Like we talked about nationals, UDA nationals is huge. That's one of the biggest things that we'll be reporting on. So give you updates, recaps, who's choreographing, who's being recruited, what trends we're seeing, breaking down score sheets. And then we talked about too, you can expect interviews from college dancers, coaches, whether current or former, so we can bring you firsthand insider info on what it looks like to be on these different teams.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we want to bring all of this stuff to you because there's a growing interest with social media on TikTok the last couple of years. around nationals time, my For You page is just entirely UDA videos. That could be my algorithm, but I see people in the comments that are like, I've never danced a day in my life and I'm obsessed with this. And I'm the biggest fan of Matthew Greco and Ava Wagner and LSU Tiger Girls. What was their dance 2 years ago?
Oh, the Michael Jackson one? They did Smooth Criminal.
Oh, maybe it was in 2022. Was it Like a Girl?
It's Like a Boy.
But yeah, it blew up.
Yeah.
And it did crazy numbers.
And then U of M's 2 years ago.
Oh, Dream On.
Dream On. So those are the two like biggest ones, which is awesome. We're so glad that people outside of dance are starting to see like the athleticism and just the incredible athletes on these teams and really honoring that.
Yeah.
Giving them the credit they deserve.
And that's why we want to bring this to you, because
we want to continue
there's
that.
an interest and we want to be able to educate the people that are interested in this and also provide information that maybe nobody knows. Is there anything else we can expect? I think that kind of covers it.
Yeah, that covers the main things. Like we'll obviously have other things here and there, but those are kind of the big things.
Things will pop up. We have so many ideas written down of just so many ways that we could take this, but at least for the short term, with UDA Nationals coming up in January, that's kind of going to be the main focus over the next few months. And then we want to give you our predictions and then coverage throughout. So make sure you're following us on the socials, because we will probably go live during the breaks because UDA Nationals has really long breaks in between categories. And I think what we're hoping to do is either hop on live during dances or during those breaks and just chat through things with you guys and answer any questions that you might have. And if we don't have answers in the moment, like I said, we'll figure it out and we'll get back to you. And then potentially NDA Nationals. I think as long as UDA goes well, we would love to be able to do NDA as well. There's just so much in the dance world.
Yeah.
There's so many different things that we would love to bring to you guys. So we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves with just a few ideas. This could go anywhere. And we're so excited to see where it goes. And we're so excited for you guys to join us along the way. This is so cool. I just announced the podcast recently, and the amount of people that I've had reaching out to me has just been so fun. Everybody's so excited to listen and follow along, and they're so proud of us and happy for us. And it was just very heartwarming. I need to share some of these messages with you because they were very sweet. You're like, oh my God, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I'm just like keeping all of the compliments for myself.
They're all for you.
They're all for me. No, but yeah, everybody has just been so supportive and everybody's so excited and I'm excited.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I feel like we have such an awesome community already that's so supportive and so kind and welcoming and open, especially to this new podcast, that I feel like just continuing to grow on that is just really exciting to have an even bigger community here.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we have so many wonderful people. And I mean, the dance world is so big, but it's so small.
Yeah.
And like you're 1 degree of separation from everybody in the dance world. I think that's another reason why I feel confident that we can do this.
Yeah.
Because we just have such wonderful people around us.
The world is a beautiful place.
It's all rainbows and butterflies.
Preview to what's coming up?
Yes.
What is coming up?
Okay, coming up, dropping at the same time as this episode right now, we have 3 more debut episodes dropping.
So we will be breaking down the collegiate dance world. So kind of big picture, what does that look like?
Yes, the ins and outs, kind of their routines, their week to week.
Yep. So if you want to know what it looks like to be on a college dance team, if you haven't been on one, if you have been on one, maybe what it looks like to be on other college dance teams that are different from your own. Lots of great info in that episode.
It's always fun to hear about other teams.
Yeah.
The next one is going to be breaking down dance and pop culture. Dance is becoming huge in pop culture, TikTok and Instagram especially. So we want to dive into that and how the community's blown up. We've touched on it a little bit, but we can't wait to dedicate an episode to that.
And lastly, breaking down the world of UDA. So like we said, that's kind of the biggest thing that we're going to be focusing on this season, at least. So we want to make sure that we've broken that down first before we get into the nitty gritty details.
Yes.
Come January.
Yes. We have so many exciting episodes planned for you guys, and we just can't wait to get started on them. I still can't believe that we're doing this right now. I'm just like, keep looking at Shannon and keep looking at the camera, and I'm like, oh my God.
You have headphones on. You're holding a microphone.
I'm holding a microphone. This is weird. Yeah. We just want to thank you guys for joining us. There are thousands and thousands of podcasts out there, and you could have listened to any of them, and you chose to be here with us today, which is really awesome. that you are dedicating your time to us right now, and we are so grateful, and we're going to continue to be grateful.
And we
for this
promise to
community.
make it worth it.
Yes,
For
we
you.
promise.
This is for you, not for us.
But before we go, we just want to remind you guys to subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to our Spotify so you don't miss anything. Follow us on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, just so you can stay in the loop.
And our handle on all of those is 8-count breakdown, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
8-count breakdown for all of those. No periods, hyphens, nothing. Very simple. Will be very easy to find for you guys. If you're listening on Spotify right now and you're more of a visual person, we do have a YouTube videocast. So feel free to go to YouTube and have us on while you're...
Stare at our faces?
Yes. Oh gosh. Is that all?
I think that's all. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I don't want this first episode to end.
What else can we talk about?
Nothing. We've occupied so much of these people's time.
Okay.
How do we sign off? This is what we have for now. This has been
8-count breakdown.